So, for example, homology is also seen in heart and brain also. And again, in plants, if you take thorns and tendrils of bougainvillea and cucurbita. So, origin of homologous origin is due to divergent evolution. So, previously they were living in the same species, and based on the need, they have been evolved. Okay, and again, though they are different function, they have humerus, ulna, radius, carpals, and metacarpals. Divergent evolution is the evolution by which related species become less similar to survive. If you compare now the whales and bats, they are totally different. They are totally different. So this is called as divergent evolution. Okay. Yeah. So because you just like you can compare. Yeah, that is whales, flippers, and bat swing. So based on the need and based on the environment where they are living, they are getting evolved. That's it. Okay. Yeah. And again, next is analogous. So analogous organs means these organs having similar function but different in their structure, opposite, exactly opposite to homology. And this is called as convergent evolution. So different structures, but they have similar functions. Different structures, but they have similar functions. And again, these different structures, they have been evolved from different species, but they are doing the same function. This is called as analogous and convergent evolution. For example, wings of insects and wings of birds. See, formed of a thin flap of chitin, and here it is wings of birds modified forelimbs. Exactly, if you see the structure of wings of insects and wings of birds, totally different. Totally different. There are no bones. Here, bones are there in wings, but they are doing that is same function is for flying. This is called as analogy. And one more, eyes of octopus. All these examples have been given in NCERT. Please remember to confuse, they will mix both the analogous and homologous organs. Okay, yeah, eyes of octopus and mammals, and flipper of penguins and dolphins, sweet potato and potato. So here sweet potato modified root, potato modified stem. So structurally they differ, but function storage. Function storage of food. Trachea of insect, lung of vertebrates, totally different. Trachea of insects, just they are having tracheoles and simple structure. Okay, but here vertebrates, they are developed from endoderm, and these are developing from ectoderm, germinal layers, and here the lungs, it is having complicated structure, but both are the organs doing same function, like exchange of gases. Exchange of gases. So these are the important things you have to remember for convergent evolution. That is, structure differ, function same. Homology, same structure, different function. And that is divergent evolution. This is convergent evolution. Yeah, see, I have given examples. See here how they have been evolved, like bat that is having this structure whale. If you take flippers, and again cheetah, forelimb, if you take it, is almost similar to that of the man. And again, this is thorns of bougainvillea and cucurbita. Okay, so from horn, it is having some spring-like structure. This is for climbing. Okay, having same structure but differ in their function. This is protection, thorn, protection from predators. This is again from, that is same structure but for climbing. I mean for climbers will be having this tendrils. Yeah, so that's all about morphological and anatomical evidences. So we have completed paleontological and morphological and anatomical evidences. The third thing is biochemical evidences. See, if you take the blood of two different species, blood, if you collect human blood and monkeys, okay, and even lion or tiger, see, many of the components are same, which are present in these organisms. Like proteins will be there, genes they have, genes are present in the nucleus, and other biomolecules like carbohydrates will be there, fat will be there. Okay, so all these indicates that they are all came from common ancestry. Okay, and again, fourth is biogeographical evidence. So here again, here also you should remember the examples. So what do you mean by biogeographical evidences? I think you know what is endemic. So endemic organisms are living in particular area. Living in particular area. Okay, so like that, biogeographical evidences proved like how the organisms have been evolved. First one is adaptive radiation. So adaptive radiation means evolution by adaptation. Adaptation means the situation is not same. If you compare the temperature just 50 years before and now, if you compare the pollution levels and if you compare the number of trees, oxygen level, ozone depletion, everything is getting changed day by day. So because of that, adaptation is needed for each and every organisms. That is the evolution of different species in a geographical area. For example, Darwin's finches in Galapagos Island. So when Darwin visited this Galapagos Island, he found out the beaks of birds which is evolved from different shapes. That is, during first early days, they were eating only nuts. That is seeds you can say. So to carry out, that is to carry the nut and eat, seed and eat, the beaks were little broader. And after that, they got evolved into too many. See, different shades of beaks have been evolved. So now, just to pick the worms, small worms, it became very sharp. It was broad earlier, and for the situation and for surviving, it got evolved. Now it is very sharp. Okay, this is one example. And again, Australian marsupials. So that is marsupial radiation, you can say. See, there are, and again, placental mammals, they are present only in kangaroos. If you see, they are present only in Australia and New Zealand, nearby country. So in only in Australia and New Zealand, you can find most of the marsupials.